Hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of whatever this is about to be. It's your boy, Cardinal Goozy, and today we're discussing some astrology stuff. But before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below to get into all the fun stuff that I do on this channel. Today we're going to do a conversation about this lovely little post I saw on social media about how some of the signs in the zodiac are super confrontational. And we're just going to talk about, why people might think these signs are confrontational. To be honest, I agree with just about all the signs that are on this list because they're all confrontational. I'm going to post that pic right here. Or maybe right here. This is a no shade video. This is no shade. This is no hate. I admire a lot of the signs on this list. I'm just talking about why, people think that we are confrontational. Here is why. Stick around. So first up on this list was Leo. Leo. That is going to be fixed fire. Now, fire signs in general have a reputation of just being very kind of explosive, in your face kind of energy. But why Leo, I think specifically, was considered on the realm of confrontational is because, Leo is ruled by the sun. That is very powerful, strong essence. It literally gives life. And it can also take it away if it decided to burn everything down to the ground. So imagine that energy in a person. Now Leo's also a very look at me kind of sign.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!
Yeah, I would if I walk into a room, you are going to see all this energy. Don't necessarily address me, but look at me and admire me a little bit, right? So why might a Leo be confrontational if all they're looking for is to be adored and admired? Well, when you have that energy that is very kind of explosive and just very direct. And the thing about fixed signs are they can be very focused, very driven, and this is what I want and I'm not going to stop till I get it. And that is very much what Leo is. I'm not going to stop until I get what I want. They're not going to hesitate to be like, oh hey, I want this, I'm going to keep going. Oh hey, most of the time it has to do with ignoring them. Or they feel disrespected in some way because in their head they're the most legit and royal thing walking, which to be honest they kind of are. I like people that can talk the smack and back it up. Leo knows how to back it up. Yeah, so I think why they might be considered confrontational is because they're gonna be in your face and tell you exactly what it is that they feel offended them, or exactly what it is they feel how things should have went. They have a lot of big feelings, and if you have the power of the sun, I don't expect anyone to hold that in. So that's why Leo is probably on the list. Next up on the list we have Aries, cardinal fire, ruled by Mars. The thing with Aries and Mars energy and cardinal signs in general, they're very straightforward, up and down kind of energy. If being straightforward and honest about who I am and my passions and what I believe in is confrontational, I'm gonna accept being on this list. We all know if you got an Aries in your life, they fought somebody. Whether if they tried to fight you, or every time y'all go out they be fighting, or they just, those signs, Aries, that is the warrior of the zodiac, born and bred to be masculine dominant energies. Mars is a very masculine planet. It is a planet that rules war. They are the definition of, oh no, I'm gonna kick your ass. Well, they're very passionate creatures. So if they feel they should be involved in something, or if they feel this is a decision I made for what I'm gonna do with my life, or the partner that I'm gonna pick, or the job that I want to have, there's nothing that's gonna stop them. There's nothing that you could even say to them that is gonna process in their brain that is gonna deter them away from, okay, no, but this is what I want to do and this makes sense for me, so I'm gonna do it. Huh? What did you say? I feel Aries don't really listen to anyone but themselves. And when you're talking to them, they're gonna give you the yeah, for sure. And then as soon as you're done talking, they're gonna say, okay, but this is what I was thinking the whole time while you were talking. It might be a fire sign thing. When you're born under the Aries sun, they tend to have a big old temper. Having that temper mixed with the energy of a fire sign, mixed with the war planet of Mars, they might just be easily ticked off. So to the average person, that can be seen as confrontational, because when a problem occurs and there are people that have more feelings than, you know, processing power, they're gonna let you know right off the bat. They're like, this is how I feel. They're like the first signs of the zodiac, so it's like they're in their cardinal sign, so they're really big on initiation. They're really big on being the first to do something. So if I feel something, I'm gonna let you know right away how I feel. And to most people, it's like, whoa, like, you're not even gonna take a minute. Aries is like, I'm not taking a minute. This is what I got, because I'm passionate about this. So this is what's happening right now. This is exactly what it is. That's why they'd be confrontational. Next up, we have Libra, cardinal air and ruled by Venus. Now, I'm not really sure, like, I know why Libra's considered confrontational, but if you know a Libra, like, Libras are not confrontational people by nature the way Aries is confrontational by nature. Libra's more so cool, calm, chill, right up until the moment you hurt their feelings, or right up until the moment you hurt their feelings of someone they care deeply about, because they are connected to the people that they care about very deeply. More deeply than some people may know, but they are connected to the people that they love and adore very deeply. So if you hurt one of them, they take it as a personal attack and will not hesitate to confront you about, okay, so I feel like you said this about my friend, or you did this to my, you know, to my spouse, or so my mom said you hurt her feelings. Like, they'll confront you about something you did to someone they know before they confront you about what you did or said to them. So if you consider a Libra confrontational, you're messing with somebody that they know, and you're messing with them in a way that they don't like, so they're gonna confront you about it because, hi, don't talk to my friend like that. Hi, don't talk to my mother like that. Hi, don't talk to my spouse like that. A Libra is gonna be confrontational because you're fucking with their love. The love that they have. They're a sign that is ruled by Venus. So again, another sign that is very passionate, and a sign that is very intellectual. So they know how to process situations and people, and are naturally very understanding. So if you got them to the point where they feel like they needed to confront you and it was aggressive, you deserved it, because they're not those people. They're not the people that are gonna be upset at you. Like, it really takes a lot to get a Libra upset, and when they get to that point, it's gonna be ruthless and be scary. It's gonna be damaging. It's gonna be doing the most.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
Because that's not how they are by nature. So for the most part, just like, you know, approach a Libra with style and grace, and you'll be in a good place. Moving on, we have Capricorn. Now, I love Capricorn. The reason why I love Capricorn is because they're mad chill. They're business-oriented people. They're very focused on their money and their coin, and just like the few people that they give a shit about. Because it's only a handful of people that Capricorn actually cares about. Like, actually cares about. Handful. I mean, maybe not even the whole hand. But the point is, they're on the list, right? And they were on the list in all caps. Why I think they probably made the list is because cardinal Earth. Earth signs in general are very direct, very honest kind of people, because most of them, not all of them, have this thinking capacity where they do take time to process their feelings a lot. That's why they're not, again, not all of them, they're not super emotional people, because they take the time to process things intellectually before they let it hit their emotions all the way, right? So to the outside person, or to someone that might be seeing them as confrontational, what would get a Capricorn to be confrontational? Well, if you mess with somebody they care about, or if you mess with their money, because they only have a few people that they actually care about. So once you step on that, like, I got 5 people that I actually like on this earth, and you're gonna mess with one of them, now I'm gonna confront you about why, like, you shouldn't be doing that. And for the most part, they mind their goddamn business. Like, Capricorn is top 5. I'm minding my business, my man, and my money. Or woman. I'm minding mine. What are you bothering me for? So if a Capricorn confronts you, you tried it. You tried it. Like, you walked into the room, you said the wrong thing to them, and they let it slide, but then you said the wrong thing to someone that they cared about, and then, like, you said the wrong thing about their job, or you tried to take money from them, or you're wasting their money and time, and they just like, okay, hold on. I be playing it cool, but you're doing too much of the things that I don't like in people in general, because I wasn't even going to come out today and, hey, you are pissing me off. So now they're going to confront you with Earth sign energy, very direct. I feel like this is what you're doing. I don't like it. fix it because I'm here and I need to be respected. They're gonna confront you about those things, and they're gonna confront you in probably one of the most like degrading ways ever, because a Capricorn knows how to read. Like, they know how to put you all together in a box and label it as red. And I think part of that is because they don't really connect with people. Like, a Capricorn isn't as socially aware as a Libra would be. So they're very kind of like, I'm not in the loop, but I'm paying attention to the loop. Like, they pay attention. Like, that's kind of the perk about not really wanting to be in the loop or wanting to be liked by everybody, because you can kind of pay attention from the outside about what's really going on. So when it comes time to gather someone, to put them in their place, Capricorn is just really gonna be like, okay, but this, and 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 that, and that, and this, and your whole life story about that is your problem about why we're here today. So if that's all that's going on in your life, why are you interfering with my life and my money and my schedule when you got all this going on? And you're sitting there like, well, damn, bitch. Like, tell me how you really feel. Capricorn won't play with you like that. Capricorn's like, you're bullshitting me. It's a problem. They do not tolerate bullshit at all. At all. If you try to bullshit a Capricorn, you're dumb. Like, you're just really dumb. That's why they're considered confrontational. Next up, we have another earth sign, Taurus. Fixed earth ruled by Venus. So the thing about like Taurus, I feel like, right? Again, earth sign, direct by nature. They're gonna be, this is exactly how I feel. But the difference with Taurus, and why I could definitely see why they're gonna be considered confrontational, I mean, obviously they're a bull. So like, if you go with like the matadors, they're kind of maybe a little bit naturally aggressive, kind of, just a little bit, not a whole, because they are ruled by Venus, and that's more passion and love than it is violence. But it's a bull. So like, if you play with it too much, it's gonna charge you full force, and like, it's gonna feel like an attack whether they mean it or not. Because a lot of the time, Taurus don't mean to be confrontational. That's just who they are, and I think a lot of it has to do with the bull energy, one. Two, and this is not shade, but they don't have the same intelligence as some of the other signs where they will take the time to process something, or they can intellectualize something somebody did or said to have them find understanding of to why they, you know, shouldn't or should not be angry with something. What does that mean? They have really big hearts, and when you are a big heart and not a lot of brain power, you are easily hurt. This is all I got, is this heart and this power that the heart fuels. So if you're all heart, they are very sensitive people, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So if you say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, they're going to be offended. And because they haven't had too much time to process why they're hurt or offended, they're going to immediately confront you. Taurus are known for immediately confronting situations because they're trying to find understanding immediately. They don't even know what that feeling is yet, but they know it made them feel away. and I'm laughing because it's so, I just know a lot of Tauruses, so like, and each of them have that same quality where it's like, I haven't even processed this fully yet, but I know it's upsetting. That's all I know. So let's process it together, and like, I might have to attack you if necessary. At their core, they are loving, loving, loving creatures. You just have to talk to them nice.
Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me.
So you gotta go into a situation with a Taurus, knowing exactly what I want to say, how I want to say it, and stand by what I said. Because if at any point they are misinterpreting what I say, they're gonna be offended, and now a bull is charging at me with aggression because what? Like, what? This isn't about advice, but because I have such a close connection with Taurus, I will say, if y'all just took some moment to like maybe like think and process, you guys wouldn't be charging as much as you have to in your life. And the people around you wouldn't feel attacked a lot of the time. They're gonna feel attacked because they don't understand that the Taurus is actually hurt or offended, and they're just trying to express themselves, but all they know was bull energy. You know? So, that being said, on to the next one. Last but not least, we have Sagittarius. That is a mutable fire sign. Now, I am not fully sure why Sagittarius is on this list. Now, I'm not going to say I'm shocked because, like, all of the fire signs are on this list. Because that's how fire sign energy is. It's in your face, it's explosive, and it's direct. So, it like makes all the sense that Sagittarius would be on this list. It makes all the sense that all the fire signs would be on this list. But I feel like Sagittarius, from experience, they pretty cool with me, so I don't really know. But I guess what could make a Sagittarius confrontational, they are also kind of one of the warriors in the zodiac. They're the archer though. So the archers usually in war are a little bit more sly, a little bit more careful, a little bit more calculated when they attack because they're using arrows here. So like I can't just be like shooting all my arrows in any direction and just like whatever works, then you're gonna run out of arrows. So I feel like they're a little bit more, I would hope that they're a little bit more calculated in their attacks. So I think what would make a Sagittarius confrontational is someone attacked them and now they're retaliating. I feel like a Sagittarius is more of a retaliating kind of confrontation. But I think why they made it on this list, and I think they're on the bottom of the list, I think why they made it on this list is because their retaliation, it's a lot. They retaliate until they feel like you feel how you made them feel, but times 10. So they're gonna keep retaliating and keep retaliating and keep retaliating and be like, okay, do you get it now? I know you did that one thing to me, but like I need you to really feel like, well, you should never do that to me again. So I'm gonna keep retaliating until I feel like you really understand what's going on here. I just don't think Sagittarius is a sign that can get worked up easily for a Sagittarius to really retaliate. But once you get them to that point of retaliation, like they're gonna go off. Again, they're part of the warriors that are part of the zodiac that know I'm part of who I am as a being is to attack people. So like if you want to play the game, just be ready because the Sag is really gonna like boom 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 arrows for days. Like for days. Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of whatever this was. This is, you know, back on my old astral chat stuff. We're going to do a whole lot more stuff just like this of me talking about astrology and like, you know, how the signs play together. Thank you so much for, you know, tuning in. Until next time, peace, love, and light to you all. Okay.